Hey folks, this is Mirthwood, a not-so-cozy life sim with a medieval aesthetic. You can do all the things you'd come to expect from a cozy life sim game, like fixing up your farm, growing crops, raising animals, and befriending the locals. However, there is a dark, more sinister twist in Mirthwood. Survival, hunger, and dastardly dangers lurk at every corner in this near open-world game. With a sprinkling of otherworldly horror, think farm sim with an RPG twist. Without further ado, let's try and survive the first couple of seasons in Mirthwood.
Home is not where you're from. It's where you find light when all grows dark. And your story begins in darkness. But tonight, in the cool of the old vineyard, the air is still, offering you a moment to reflect on your past. Now, where's Asher gone off to?
Welcome everyone to my Let's Play of Mirthwood, the Mirthening. I probably said this in my intro already, so I'm probably just going over old news, but this game has me enwrapped with possibilities. I played about the prologue of this game just to get, just to get a feel of it and see if it actually runs well with my system and all that. Just basic content creator nonsense. As of right now, I'm just collecting things. This is stuff that I found throughout my testing. Shabby hat we're gonna put on. We're gonna put on the simple coat and the shabby brown tights. And here we go, our first armor set. We are working it, we are doing great. So in the prologue, essentially what we're gonna have us do is just meet up with our brother Asher and collect things at the end of it. Here's a good opportunity to get a hang of the controls. We have sprint here. Oh, you know what? I wanna try this. Gamepad. It does have controller support. Oh, I love this. Yeah, the mechanics of this game is relatively simple. It is a cozy-like. I wouldn't say this is a cozy game per se. There are not just dark elements, but elements of, like real elements of challenge and consequences. There are ways to make it more cozy, which is basically easier combat, easier survival. I don't know why it's not working, but easier survival, easier combat. You can turn those on, but these are main features in the game, survival and combat, which is not typical for most cozy games. However, I think this is a great starting point for those who are just, really into the cozy genre but want to try something new, want to try a fresh take on farming sim, I guess life sim in that sense. Mirthwood, I feel, is a really fun introduction to that. Anyways, let me rebind my keys and get back to you and continue on with the game. Okay, so we're back. I just sort of changed some of the keybinds as mentioned, but here we go. Going to the south here and meeting up with our brother Asher, who...
There he is.
mysteriously looks a bit like us. And finally you've arrived. Done daydreaming, are we? I thought you'd lost your marbles standing there for so long. How do I continue? Okay, so it looks like the gamepad controller stuff needs some work because hitting A is not continuing the text dialogue. Okay, fine, keyboard it is, keyboard and mouse it is. Regardless, you do remember we're out here to gather some ingredients for supper tonight. Father could live off of mushrooms if we let him, but mothers will still want those herbs from the vineyard. Flavorless, if you ask me. Gather both, you can play the cook tonight. So yes, this is basically, how do you control your character? How do you look for things? How do you pick up stuff? And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pick up 3 mushrooms and then 3 ginseng on our way. So let me go ahead and do all of that. But yeah, one of the things that have really interested me about this game, and yeah, it is again cozy-like Dark Souls-like, almost in a certain way. The farming element, I haven't really gotten to that phase of the game yet in my testing. Really stoked to see how all that works and how all of it ties together from what I've read. And I do like to, again, if you are unfamiliar with the channel, I do like to keep myself in the dark for the most part about games that have an interesting concept, games that look interesting to me, that I catch with a grapevine. So there's going to be a lot of trial and error in this playthrough, so please do excuse my ignorance, but that's sort of who I am as a person. No, that's just sort of how I like to play games, how I like to try games. And if that upsets you, then kiss my... No, anyways, Yeah, cool. We gathered everything, cooked dinner at home, sure. So now we're gonna head north. What I really find fascinating too is that there's just, again, a lack of a load screen here. This is more of like, it feels like an adventure game set in a life sim slash farm sim sort of world. I think it's really cool, and I really do enjoy the look of this game, the aesthetics, if you will. For example, a lot of this looks like something you'd see like out of Chaucer, you know, or obviously relating to the medieval age. It's just so neatly well done. The text is, a lot of the imagery here, the font is fun. There's still some hiccups with this game, I feel, in terms of like the UI and some of the button presses and stuff like that. So that's kind of a little off-putting, especially since this game is considered full release, not an early access title. You know, take that with what you will. Let's speak to this guy. So we have Thorn. Well met. Pray the morrow's feast unfolds without trouble. 'Twill be a welcomed respite for all of us. And as so if you hear that, that is a car outside. Anyways, in it stays peaceful. He's hoping that it does anyway. Any trouble? Nary a sign as yet, but the air smells of trouble. We're keeping watch through the night. Keep thy eyes open, just in case. More activity than usual has been reported on the outskirts of the edge of the woods and beyond the fields. Be wary, conflict draws ever closer. Double your watches. I will grant extra rations for the next fortnight. Saphirion. Cool. I actually haven't read that note before. Anyways, let's head home. The story so far is that there is going to be a festival. There's festivities that people are preparing for, and we're gonna be festive about it. But right now, we're gonna end the night by cooking our ma and papa and maybe our brother some food. So we're gonna go here and cook dinner. We can choose to cook, so home at last. The stove beckons. The room is filled with familiar scents and of dinners past, or past dinners. Tonight the choice is yours. So we can choose to cook father's favorite, mother's favorite. I'm just gonna cook father's favorite because, I don't know, I did that last time. I didn't really see what the difference was. I think I know what the difference was, but for the sake of not spoiling anything, I'm just gonna choose father. Why not? Cook father's favorite, okay? Ah, yes, my favorite. And you know what I noticed too? I don't know if it's just like the game not recognizing, but I have black eyebrows and then they have like red eyebrows or brownish eyebrows. What's up with that? Anyways, we're sitting, we're enjoying. Well, it seems even the wolves are quieter tonight. Maybe they too sense the storm brewing beyond our hills, and I guess there's a battle, there's a war, there's something happening at the edge of town, and we're just humble peasant folks just reconciling with that. You know, the food looks kind of good here. Or perhaps they're just sated with your cooking. Let's hope our enemies find it as pacifying as those wild beasts, though a dash of nightshade might ensure it, don't you think? If only peace were as simple as a well-cooked meal. Shall I march into battle wielding a ladle, mother? You know, I just realized as well, he does have a soldier outfit on, so that's pretty cool. Or a guard outfit, town's militia outfit. Let's set aside our swords and spoons for tonight. Dawn will be upon us sooner than we think. Best we all get some rest. There's much work to be done tomorrow. Cool. We ate, we had fun, we laughed, we told some jokes. It was a great family meet. We have a very wholesome, loving family, as cozy as you can get. And now we fall to bed, which is kind of cool. So I think our parents sleep here, our brother sleeps here, and we sleep here. Does that matter for gameplay? Does that matter for story elements? Who is to say? Go ahead and pause this part should you want to read all this, but essentially, this is sort of talking about the Freelands, a faraway place that we might see later in the game. Spoiler alert, that's where we end up being. I mean, come on, folks. This is just dropping some seeds, some crumbling. Oh no!
The embers of war burn. After all these years, it has finally reached your doorstep. You must reach the docks.
So isn't that wild? Like how it just flips. I do wish there was a lot more immersion here, like it had you getting out of your house and all that stuff. I feel like there's a lot more story that could have been told there. But as you saw from the cutscene, you got this guy impaled, you have people impaled by the door, you have someone who was hanging on a noose. Like, it's freaking dark. It's not cozy. This is not cozy. Please do correct me in the comments down below if there's like more secrets in the prologue that I'm just missing that I haven't seen. But as far as I can tell, like, this is all you can get for right now. I must tend to your mother, so let's go ahead and speak here. My heart is relieved to see you unarmed, but do not linger for our sakes. Raiders still prowl the shadows, and their numbers may swell at any moment. We shall share words again, I promise you. Now make haste, make for safety. Now, it looks like, I wonder if, choosing which meal to give to a parent, has them in reverse roles here. But anyways, let's talk to our brother Asher here. Ah, you're here. Seeing you brings me comfort. We were scattered when the attack came, and I feared the worst. Asher peered downward. Mother is fortunate to be alive, yet her leg is badly hurt. She'll be okay, already ordering us around again. Nevertheless, she needs help we cannot provide here. There's a ship in the harbor. If it hasn't sailed yet, you must be on it. I do not suspect the path there will be clear. Father and I will manage here and follow when we can. Now go, seek out for a safer place. It would be important for all our sakes, and I love that our family is just like, you should go, I will stay here, instead of me staying here with my family. Again, narratively, I feel like that's a bit clunky, but okay, you know what, off we go. Apparently we're no use guarding our family and our brother. We should just head onto the boat and continue the story here. There is combat, and combat and survival is a significant portion of this game. Now, there is also a karma system. Press tab, yes, so we're gonna go ahead and equip our sword here. Alright, so back to the game. Oh, we have a raider here. Now, here's the thing. In my playtest, I beat them. No, don't kill me. Don't kill. Uh-oh. I beat up the raider, and I killed the raider. And there is a karma system in the game, and I'm kind of curious. Hold on, let me see if I can pause it real quick. I'm kind of curious if killing people brings down your morality. I suppose there's only real one way to try this, and I'm gonna try to kill this guy. Januarie the Unremarkable. Well, that's just rude. Okay, let's try to do this. Let's get away from the trees so I can see better. Okay, let me... Ooh, got him. Ow! Oh, I parried. I didn't know you could do that. Ow! That didn't work. Okay. Yeah! Hiya! Now, you know what? My left click isn't, like... good. Oh, there's the parry. There we go. Oh, so heavy. I guess you can't parry. Got it. Oh my god. Back away. Flee, and I'll let you live. Oh no. Oh god, I killed him. God damn it. We just killed a man, which will haunt me for the rest of my days. I'll have to live with that. Let's go ahead and get this elixir. That's kind of how I like to RP games like these, especially when you just start off and you're like a nobody. I can click X to unequip. Okay, cool. When you start off and you're like a nobody, and then you kill someone, for me, I like to imagine like I puked, I vomited after slaughtering a man and spilling his innards onto the ground. Very shocking, very appalling, and I can't believe I did that with my own hands. Sometimes you look yourself in the mirror and you don't know the man you could be until you're actually forced into a situation to become something. And here I am. Okay, so we have this guy here who is, if you recall, the guard we spoke to before, a deserter's fate. You come upon a group of guards, weary and disheveled. They explain the bound man, Thorn, abandoned his post at the village during the raid, leaving it unguarded. Now, wait, was the guy we spoke to Thorn? I thought the guy we were speaking to was like a different guy. Thorn admits to leaving his post, not out of fear, but to intercept a rogue group aiming to poison the village water supply. His absence allowed the attackers unhindered access to the village, resulting in a significant loss of life. We can leave the matter alone, free Thorn, or kill him ourselves, which I guess if we were like super angry about that, if we were on this revenge path, we could be the executor. I'm sure that would not sit well with the guards, as it is not our duty to do something like that. I think we're gonna free Thorn. I freed him last time. I'm sort of curious how this will turn out. This is a really nice way to see what happens now with our karma. Morality went down, renown plus 10. That's how I lost morality. Okay, so the guards are gonna try to kill me, as is their right to try that, and I'm sort of just running around, hoping not to get smacked here, and then just seeing if there's any items I could pick up, which doesn't seem to be any. Ooh, please don't hurt me. Some actions will affect, you know, your moral standings, morality standings, of course. Can I open this? Cool. Ooh, rusted metal Kelm? What is this? Helm, right? Yes, of course. I can read barely. Okay, here we have a heavy raider. I'm gonna give this a go. Don't kill me, please. I have a lot to live for. I have a family. I need to see them again. Wow, this guy is just stun locked, isn't he? Oh my god, we're getting lavender. I don't know how that helps us. However, our morality went down. Can you believe it? I mean, I suppose it is unjust. You know, they got... Oh! Wow, what was that all about? But the fact of the matter is, he did her wrong. He should have stayed at his post. But we did get some renown out of that, which is quite interesting. I wonder, had we had left the matter alone, what would happen? But look, I'm very interested if we'll see Thorn again. That's going to be interesting to know. You can typically flee from enemy encounters. Now this is where I think I messed up before. My morality sort of plummeted because I was trying to help the soldier, but in doing so, like, smacked him a couple times. I'm trying to go around him. Ah! They both hit me! Let's just drink some potion. I want to be able to help him. It doesn't look like they're actually hitting each other, however. Okay, whatever. They're good. I'm not a psycho where I have to kill every enemy that I see. If I can avoid fighting, I will. But I will say, I do, you know, the combat is pretty simple. I enjoy it. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the visual impact of the melee combat, but I like it. I like it a lot. Doesn't look like there's much here, so we're gonna head toward the boat, the ship, as it were. Collect some things before we gonna harvest that and then head on out. Here we go. We're on the boat. Hello. Set sail. Start the engines. Okay, I think that's about it. Heading below deck.
Alas, all good things must end. It came to pass that bitter conflict and ceaseless war engulfed the continent. Those who dared to brave the sea fled. You were there. This is where your journey begins.
Okay, so now we are back on the boat, but in Freeland this time. It doesn't look like we can really interact with anything on here, so we're going to start moving on. I think there's a couple of things to collect. Is there anything to... See, these crates are kind of deceiving, because you can open crates like these, but not all those crates that look like that can be opened. Like this? Oh, we can open this. Cool, we have goat cheese, red apple. Can we cook on this? We can. We can even take that. We can take this. Oh, we can cook on, we can craft, technically craft on this. Do apples expire? So let me just check this out. So again, survival, there's a food meter here, which I think is incredibly fascinating. It just makes this game feel a lot more RPG-like in that sense. An open world RPG-like, if you will. Let's see, so we have the apple here. It doesn't look like anything expires. We hit F for craft. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, so we have stuff for our food here, which is great. Is there anything to the side? Oh, I collected some fish. Is that a thing? Like, can I do that with... Can I do something with fish here? I can't cook the trout? Maybe it's in meats? No. How would I cook trout? Maybe I cannot cook trout right now. Maybe I don't know how to cook trout. Maybe I don't know how to put it over a fire. Anyways, let's speak to this person.
The man beckons you, and though you've never met, murmurs your name. Welcome to the free lands, he says with a crooked-toothed grin. Someone's been waiting for you, almost as though they foresaw your arrival. I know not who he is. He gestures towards the steed. Ride west. Bring this horse to the stranger. The road will take you where you need to be.
Okay, cool. So we have a strange delivery, which is a new quest. I'm gonna go ahead and turn down the music, and yeah, hopefully that will make the voice volume better. There's some, like, I think they need more audio settings here, like for voice and stuff, but I'm gonna turn down the music, maybe just raise up the master volume, which controls both, which sounds like sound effects and the voice, and jump on the horse, and ooh, we can feed. Let's feed. Missing hay. Got it. Can I pet? Hey! Okay, let's ride. I mean, yeah, like, look at the text, look at the art style. It's so, I mean, I hate to you know, harp on old news, I guess, but it is It's not only just set in a medieval setting, it looks it feels it through its visuals, which I think is nice. Again, it looks like all old drawings, old medieval drawings come to life. And I really enjoy that. You know, it's not like I don't like the 8-bit aesthetics or, you know, stylistic decisions that come with the life sim, life farming genre, but this one really appeals to me. I really enjoy it. But this game is just so unique in that I don't know, it's just, whoop, we're getting frame drops here, do apologize for that. It's just unique, and I like it, and that's all I gotta say about it. Alright, hello friend! Welcome, wary traveler. The stranger lifts his head, eyes shadowed beneath his hood. Your journey has been long, and I imagine you are full of questions. First, you must rest, for you have carried the weight of many miles. I will say that I wish the dialogue was shorter, because, I don't know, I feel like they say a lot, with actually not saying very much. Anyways, this land, it belonged to someone I once knew. Take care of it. You'll find that some things make more sense in time. For now, watch, listen, and settle in. We'll likely cross paths again. Until then, keep your eyes open. You carry a luck few can claim. Okay, bye! Oh, I was like, can I follow them? At any rate, yeah, so this is basically our farmland, so to speak. I can hit M for stuff on my marked map. So here we are. Can I zoom in? I can. Okay, so this is essentially where we live. This is going to be our Stardew Valley setup. It's essentially where we, you know, are going to farm, make our livelihood. I'm very curious, you know, how deep is that system here. Now we do have a craft. Is this a crafting table? I can't even get on it. All right, let's just click the exclamation point here. My friend, enclosed is the deed to the land beneath your feet. The property is old and has long been neglected. It deserves better than to remain idle. When time permits, meet me at the Hazy Hag Tavern. You'll find it south of here, in the town of Brightock or Brightook. Home repairs. Okay, so this is how we're going to repair our home. We need wood and stone. I'm assuming we need tools. We do not have those tools. It's asking us to investigate the property, so it'll be kind of interesting to see what it's asking us to find here. Okay, cool. So, Alara, my thoughts remain tethered to you and to the decisions that led us here. Once again, the seasons have turned, yet the shadow remains unlifted. I long for the days when the light of your spirit was undimmed. I turn my attention to a new task. Cool. Okay, it says strange delivery, sleep in bed. One of our quests. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna make most of our time here and try to head south, or at least explore more stuff here. Yeah, we have this stuff here, which is a fabled feather. Yeah, I guess that's one thing that has me a little perturbed, is the sense that this game is out, like full release out, but it's giving early access vibes, you know. At any rate, can I nap? Do I have to sleep in bed? Let's see. Let's nap in bed. I clicked F. Will that count as something? I don't want to finish the day out. Okay, I guess whether napping or sleeping, I think it just...
After a night of troubled sleep, your thoughts dwell upon your distant kin and the peculiar hooded figure. A blend of fear and wonder churns in your stomach. Where do you find yourself now? And the stranger? They wish to meet at the Hazy Hag.
Alright, let's go ahead and explore more of the world, and as we explore, we'll uncover more cities and towns, as you would expect in an RPG. But yeah, we're gonna head south here, and hopefully run into the tavern. I say hopefully, but I've actually done this part, so I don't know why I'm putting up a front. I believe the town is just directly south of where our encampment is. I do feel like I should be a lot more thorough in my exploration, but if I do that, I'll get sidetracked and it'll be like a whole new thing. But we just gotta head south. That's all we gotta do. Continue the quest line just a little bit until we get a better sense of where we are. We are in Freeland, is what I believe we are. So we have, interestingly enough, people greet us, and then we can greet with E here and get a sort of a bonus here, sort of affinity gain, small affinity gain, I imagine. But then we can talk with C, and then we have these options here. I'm not quite sure what I should be doing here. They do have different personalities, so the more you get to know them, the more you'll know to either romance, jest, chat, gossip, the whole shebang. Let's go with chat here. And then we can go with, I don't know, leisure? What do you like to do? Devilish. Okay. I believe there's a way to... Oh, here we are. Lena. Royal. Valera. Happy mood. Lena had a fulfilling conversation. Well, that's good. Traits scruffy. What does that mean? Like hairy? I don't know. I feel like when I first previewed this game or watched a trailer of it, I didn't know how I'd feel about the way that everything was designed, but it's so crisp and clean, and I like it. All right, let's go ahead and speak to this guy here who looked like my brother, Clayton. Someone new, well met. I'm Clayton the blacksmith by trade. Oh, it seems like he's missing a hammer. You lost a hammer. I'll look for your hammer. What do you do? What do you sell? Let's say you lost your hammer. I smashed it down on my thumb so mightily that I tossed the accursed hammer as far as I could. I thought I heard it land in a tree, but God's only knows. Okay, so perhaps it's around here somewhere. I'll look for the hammer. I'll be in your debt. Okay, cool. Picked up a crude bow. Also check out his stuff. He's a carefree kind of person. He's a peasant. Oh, no. Oh, that was bad. Okay, hold on. I didn't steal it. Okay, did I take it? I didn't take it, did I? Is this spoiled? No. I sometimes just see the interaction button and I click it. I didn't mean to steal. I didn't steal, I opened it. To be fair, I just opened it. I didn't steal anything. Oh, that's terrible. What's my morality at? I'm just a bad kind of guy. I'm a bad guy. Sometimes when I see it, because you know what the thing is? Okay, see, like that says open. In my noodle, in my own brain, I'm thinking that I just click E for loot and then I could just pick stuff up like this, all right? But obviously you can steal in this game. That's not what I want to do. I mean, since I opened it, I should take it, right? I might as well take it, right? Because I opened it. Anyways, I'm a good guy. You can trust me around your valuables. Let's see, if I investigate this, what happens? Ah! Oh! That's it. I got it. Incredible. That was accidental. And your boy, Janny boy, got it. All right, so let's speak to him. And relationships and interactions with NPCs will affect their feelings of friendship, romance towards you. When in range, an NPC and an icon will appear at the bottom of the screen. Click this to learn more about them. Okay, so this is what we were looking at earlier. Uncovering traits can be helpful to get to know an NPC. Weird that tutorial thing came up now. So my hammer is still in one piece. Bless ye, take this bar, come back in the morrow, and I shall have the shop in order. Thanks, Clayton, appreciate ya. No, the fact that it feels like an RPG, but it's like obviously leaning on that life sim thingamajobber kind of experimental gameplay. All right, this is the Hazy Hag. Ooh, let's read this first. We're gonna accept the quest. Accept the quest? What did I just pick up? The road of Brighttown. In the far distance, a faint distant sounds of life beckon. Perhaps you might head south and discover what lies at the source of these sounds. All right, cool. So there is activity that we can investigate. So let's just make our way into the Hazy Hag, and I do like that it's super seamless to enter in. Doesn't seem to be a person behind here, but we can talk to the masked man, the stranger. I see you have read my letter and the deed, I presume. I pray it's no imposition, and though a manor may lie in ruin, I wager you can breathe new life into it. Alas, even here in the so-called freelance, taxes will come due. But such matters are trifling. I have more pressing concerns to discuss with you. Not here, however. We must convene in a secluded place far from prying ears. When the time is right, I shall send a courier to instruction to whatever you are. Why can't you just tell me now? Tell me who you are. I shall not reveal it yet, and so I do ask for your trust. In time, all should be made clear to you. Discuss what precisely? Matters of creation, let us say. But speak no more of it for now. Take comfort in an ale and let your worries be eased. You're gonna buy me some booze? At any rate, what should I do now? Rest, recover from your long journey. It may be wise, my friend, to begin forging a sustainable life here. This land is vast, filled with great beauty and great peril beyond your imagining. I'm done talking. All right, here we go. We just completed...
Your conversation with the stranger revealed precious little. I ask for your trust, but is there reason to give it? Yet you have a place to rest, and with some effort, one you may even call home. For now you await word, and whatever may follow in its wake.
Go ahead and accept these quests. There's quests here apparently. The fall of Medville Meadry. It should be no news that Medville Meadry has fallen into troubling silence. Many are eager to learn why shipments of meat have ceased. Alright, and then we're gonna... Duncan, Medville, and his family have not been seen around in town for weeks. It is among... If one among you is willing to explore the estates, it lies north of the meadows. Signed, Benedict Hughes. Locate the Meadry. Okay. And the family that is in charge of the Meadry. But we need tools. We need tools, we need things. Not sure how to make it. Oh, speak to the innkeeper. We could do that. Crafting, use a workbench to craft items. Sure. So our crafting station is just conveniently nestled in here and just sort of stuck there. We have a cooking pot. We need stone and wood. But we need to craft, I imagine, an axe or a pickaxe. Okay, I know we're lacking in energy, but I do want to make the most of the day here. Let's go ahead and speak to the innkeeper and push some of the questing. Maybe I'll run into what I should be doing next. Like, they'll be like, oh, thank you for talking to me. By the by, here's how to get an axe. Good evening. Ugh, please leave. I'm just saying hi to everybody. Hello! In real life, I'm such an introvert, I would never do that. I might smile and nod. Let's speak to the innkeeper. A fresh face unless my eyes deceive me. Welcome to the Borg and Brer. The name's Clifford. But you can call me Cliff Flamebeard. At least wise, that's what most folks do. Well, Big Red is what they call me, regrettably. Careful, an ale stranger. About the freelands, maybe? They're not as free as you'd hope, in a sense. You'll find folks from all around. You want my advice, be free, be merry, and careful. But there's no ruling class around them. Which means there is plenty of time for me to usurp the people of power here. And, foster my reputation. About Bright Tuck? It's a fledgling town, eh? But the most productive around. Trade and fortune flow through the Bright Tuck. Bright Tuck? I want to say Bright Talk. Though we've had trouble with trade of late. Got it. Folk here are of good make, not nearly as strange as though in Ashmire. Ooh, that's interesting. The stranger, sure. Nay, I've never seen anyone with a mask about. Sure, you're not touched in the head, friend. Alright, let's go to places of trade. Well, you're looking fresh as a daisy. I'd point you north, toward Northdale Farm, for starters, just north of this town. Speak with Kimberly. A good place for seeds and farm goods, mind you. You'll find other traders here in town should you have some coin. Yeah, we need to make coin. We have 0 coin. Okay, we're done talking for now. Contracts set as active quest. Okay, cool. We can set an active quest. We have the Hag of Bleakwood. There's a foul wretch that's been growing boulders, slinking about town, and stealing things that don't belong to her. While there are other hags about, this one's the worst of all, a nasty sort. Kill her good, kill her dead, if you will. She's drawn to smelly things, truth be told. Might be best to take something smelly with ye. Wow, okay. Then we have the contract for Reginald Darcy. Darcy, the miscreant, has long plagued our trade routes, turning profit into peril. His exploits have become the stuff of wary travelers' tales. He must be dealt with swiftly and decisively to restore the pace and order to the roads. It is believed he is holed up in the northeast across a bridge on the Old Forest. Look for the abandoned tower, a likely hiding spot. I want to go questing. I want to take up contracts. I feel like that's a lot of fun. I know I could have gone fighter and stuff, which I think would have been more optimal for the adventuring I want to do in this game. But again, I'm trying to RP with how I want to be and who I am, so to speak. And by that I mean, I'm just going to be a peasant crafter, saying hello to people, and just, going about town. I want to talk to this person. She's the first person we ever met, and I kind of think it's cool that she's a witch. I'm not going to lie. Kind of into that. All right, intellectual, let's see. She hates it. She hates the smarts, okay? Dismiss my ideas. She's tired of me. Yeah, I don't know why it is. I just want women that are bad for me. Okay, so... Oh, are we here? Are we in Northdale? Is this it? Is this Northdale? Is this Kimberly? This is Kimberly. Well, now, I heard that someone had taken to the old property up north. Might I assume that that you're the new dweller. That's how'd you know? Where can I buy seeds? Look no further. We trade seeds, animals, and other farm goods here in Northdale. Okay, cool that it's not too far away from town, so it's a nice, safe area to travel to. Fortune smiles on you today? A friend of ours, Bram, set up for the coast night before last. Suppose he had enough of his independence, prefers to live under a boot of nobility, poor chap. Left his cart crate on the road here, old tools still inside most like. I asked her about like, hey, I need tools, can you help me out? And so she's saying that there's tools about, but on the old road is what she said? Sleep and energy, you're getting tired. Over the course of time, energy levels will drain. Running, oh, you know what, because I'm like in sprinting mode right now. I have it toggled to just sprint everywhere. You can recharge some energy with food or elixirs, but eventually you'll need sleep to fully recover. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head back to our manor, the ruined estate of it, if you will, and rest. I think we should do that. We should rest, get the energy for the next day. I do feel like we're wasting time because we haven't found anything in terms of tools, so we weren't able to actually do a thing in terms of like building up our manor and stuff like that, or gathering resources. What in the hell is this? Oh my god, what's going on? And he was like being attacked anyway. Uh-oh, this thief is crazy. This thief is insane. What's happening? Oh, he killed him! Nice! Well, there you have it! I smacked him with a stick! And he died. No, here's a question. Did I get XP for that? I didn't even really look. I wonder if you have to be the one that kills them to get the XP. Yeah, I feel sleepy. We're heading back into our manor. I think this is our land right here. Our property, as it were. Yes it is. Okay, cool. Let's head... What's this exclamation point? Added strange request. Meet me in the old forest, under the arches of the verdant ruins. A place you may have visited before. The time has come for us to speak. Already? Literally not even a day right now. Alright, so we're still in day 5 of spring. In terms of like what we can do, or like our inventory is full, which is no good. We need to build things, but we don't have tools to build. Alright, we're at the blacksmith. Let's see if we can trade for anything. I have 202 gold? How am I packing that right now? Alright, well, that's great. Copper pickaxe. We have the regular axe, which I believe is for trees. And then we have the hoe, which I think is for gardening. Copper pot for watering plants. And then a scythe for collecting, I imagine. Dude, it's better to craft this or find this, no? We're gonna have to buy it. I just feel like these items are just somewhere out in the world, and I'd be wasting money to have to buy it here. So we're gonna buy the axe. I feel like that's a waste of money, but whatever. We're gonna buy the copper pickaxe, and there you have it. So we have our starter tools. We don't have anything to garden with, which is a bummer, but we can, at the very least, chop down trees and gather some stone. And hopefully, that'll give us... In fact, I'll just do that right now. What I need the most is storage space. Alright, we're going to create the cooking pot as well. Now, how do we place it in the world? I imagine we hit build, and there we go. Or is it an item that I made, and I have to place it in... Okay, maybe that's it. I have to place it in the world. I can place it in the world. Cool. Let's put this inside me house. We're going to go ahead and put our storage right here. The thing is, I know it's not very organized to just put random stuff in here, but I think what we're doing... I think my plan is for right now to just put everything together and then just explore the world some more. Alright, so the only thing I'm carrying with me are like weapons and food. You know what? Let's fix up this, let's fix up our home. How about that? What do we need? To repair the exterior and the interior, we're gonna need 50 of each. Oh boy. Alright, so I'm gonna get to work. Oh, of course, and we're RPing, right? We're being immersed in the storytelling in which, ooh, we just leveled. I was gonna say like, I'm crying because I killed people. I'm sad about my family. Will I ever see my family again? I'm also scared and alone and vulnerable. and people could take advantage of me if they ever need to. Okay, so we just leveled up. In our hand, view available cards. What is all this? Okay, so what? Oh, here it is. 0.25 extra wood chance. Yeah, I guess it's because I am doing a thing. It's like a progressive level system. So the more I chop down trees, the more I get stone, the more I level up that element of my character. You know, just going back a little bit about the art style, what I mean to say in a more succinct way was that I liked the way it looked. I just didn't know for certain if I would like the way it looks and plays at the same time, because it is sort of like this 2D flat perspective. I didn't know if I'd like that in the gameplay or enjoy playing it in that way. I am totally, my bias, all those things are remedied because I like this. I like it a lot. Cool, we leveled up again. Wait, some people, you're in my property, sir. Hello. Graham. Borish. Yeah, we've met this guy before. What are you doing on my land, trespasser? Okay, so now we've collected 100 stone and 100 wood. Let's go ahead and repair our home finally. Repair the exterior. Okay. No cutscene, no nothing, but it does look better. And then repair the interior. Cool. What does it look like now? Oh, it looks so cozy. Hey, will you look at that? Oh, there's an upstairs. I guess we would have to upgrade that, right? This is perfect. How awesome. Finally, we've done it. We are living the life. Okay, so I need to go hunting for food and stuff like that. It's nice to know this is all patched up. We desperately need food. I just ate my last bit of food, which was raisins. We need to get stuff. So I'm gonna put these things away. These resources away. And go out for a hike. I forget I have a bow and arrow, and I should be using that to... Oh, well, you look at that. This is how we upgrade stuff. Or at least change upper floor right here. Hardwood and stone. Okay, so that's how we do that. I don't even know what this is. It's just like a gearbox? I don't know what that is. At any rate, let's go hunting. Let's go gathering. Ooh, okay, so I just opened up more treasure chests and I'm finding more stuff. Love to see it. I wonder if these are like one-time only things or do they respawn goods? But we found some white cloth shirt, a simple shirt likely sewn by your... What? What does that say? By your mother. Greatness awaits though. Huh? By my mother? Was she from here? Oh, I love the shirt. Love it. Let me see, can I shoot you? Ah, help! He's sprinting after me! Oh my god. Ah! Oh my god, I don't want to die! Our first battle. Like, actual battle. Ah! Leave me alone! Why won't you leave me? Leave me be! I'm just trying to live my life! Like a normal man! Ah! I'm looting him now. That'll haunt me for the rest of my life. I will see him in my dreams. I mean, it's only one wolf. Maybe we should give it a try. Ah! 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 Oh my god, it's so strong. Oh god! Oh god! Why am I not rolling? Why am I not using skills? I'm trying to roll. It's not working. I'm trying to roll. Oh no, I died. Oh no. I removed 15 gold. I think we can take it. Should we see it again? I just have to time my rolls and my stuff better. Like, the thing is, you need to fight more to get practice in, you know? Oh, Medville. You know, while we're here, I guess we could follow up with that quest, huh? Opening this box here. Beekeeper's hat. What does that do for us? Ever been stung on your ear? With this, you'll never know what that's like. Oh, cool. So I'm collecting the beekeeper's, like, outfit, I guess, so that I can start collecting honey. Okay, so the door looks locked. Is Interact. Manner key required. Ooh, bad guys. Let's draw them out. Go for the heavy strikes. And then see, maybe, if I can just get him in this, like, stun lock. There we go. Oh, no! Oh, there we go. Ah! Ah, he got me! Stop! Stop it! You're gonna kill me! Ah! Oh, no! Oh, almost had me. So I see the toll this takes on you. You suffer under the weight of circumstances, pouring endless resources into remedies we both know will fail. There's nothing left for us here, Duncan, and the workers whisper of instability, and our patrons lament to decline the meat's quality. I understand your actions for what wouldn't we sacrifice to change things, yet I fear the path we tread leads to ruin. Not only our livelihood, but our spirits. I feel drawn to the coast. Indeed, I might seek solace there still. Yours, Sibylla. Okay, so whoever they went to the coast is what happened. Oh, here's the manor key. Whoa. Ransack. Bedroom key required. Okay, so maybe there's a bedroom key here. Ooh, let's read this. Duncan, your note has reached me, and I am moved by your plight. From your descriptions of Grace's symptoms, I have identified some rare herbs that might offer some relief, if not a cure. I caution you, these treatments are experimental and not without risk. I will prepare some concoctions and send them with instruction post-haste. It is imperative that we proceed with caution, monitoring her closely for any changes. Your dedication to your daughter's recovery is clear, and I'll aid you in all I can do. So the herbalist knows about this place, and knows about the daughter's illness. Let's go downstairs, maybe? Okay. Sorry, I'm so quiet. I am just really... Ooh, raisins. Worried that there might be an enemy just around the corner. Seems like we are in the clear here, and we're finding food, which we love. Love to see it. Oh my god, there's a guy that's dead here. Okay, it looks like we found all that we can here. Let's go upstairs to the bedroom, maybe? The family. Oh, here we go. Found the bedroom key. Perfect. Any cool things to loot from here? Beer. Oh, beekeeper's coat. Perfect. And some iron bar. Love to see it. More book lore, should you want to read that on your own. Okay, let's go to the bedroom. Alright. Okay, upstairs we go. Please don't let there be a final boss. I am not ready. He's dead. Who's dead? Loot? You can't carry any more food? What? Read. Here we go. My dearest Grace, I hope you have found peace in realms far kinder than this. We sought every remedy and every blessing, but fate was cruel, and it seems your path was sealed the day you fell ill. In my grief, I neglected everything, your mother most of all. Sibylla left, and I could no longer provide. I find myself now surrounded by the ruins of a life we once held dear. You will forever remain in my heart, my sweet child, though I will write these words knowing that they will never reach you, your loving father, Duncan. Oh, he did kill himself. You can see the knife there. Well, we figured out why the booze stopped flowing. Let's see, we're over here right now. We've sort of wrapped up this quest. We do have searching for Sibylla, so there's still more to do there. I think we're going to find out more about her as the game progresses. Whoa, what the heck? This guy's dead. Who put him here? Pinned to a tree beneath the shade of green leaves, you encounter an unexpected sight. A man made one with the tree, his own sword binding him to his woeful fate. A note on the ground nearby reveals the likely cause. Bury him with his sword. Take the man's sword. But I guess I'll bury him with his sword. What does the... we got morality here. What does the note say? Your desires have led you here, bound to this tree by your own hand and blade, yet you betrayed our bond for a fleeting moment with my sister. Let this be a testament to the choices we make and the paths they carve. I hope you find peace in the end, even if it eludes me. What? Well, whatever the case, he's not going to be in Mirthwood too. Oh my god! Dude! It was right here all along! Oh, well, there you go, ladies and gents. If you're watching this, instead of playing it for the first time, buy the very, very affordable seeds and then get a collection of stuff that you need. So I can, ooh, I can sell it for 100. Thank God for that. Awesome, love that. Get refunded completely. So if you make the mistake as I do, you can at the very least get refunded your full cost. Ooh, okay, so we just leveled up trade and we've now unlocked new skill cards. Lumberjack, chance to harvest extra wood, or chance to harvest more ore. Interesting. So if I click that, and I can only choose one, is that what that means? Let's go excavator. Can I switch this out? Oh, I guess I can switch it out in one day, maybe. I think? I'm not sure. If that's like a permanent thing, that's kind of a bummer, but interesting. Okay, so here is my farm that I am getting started. Apparently you have to use a grid in order to line this all up. I have about 10 potatoes here, 3 onions, 3 peas, getting started. I moved things over just a little bit. I moved and organized some of my storage here. And this is my new abode. I just moved a couple of things around and I redid the floors here just to make sure that we finished with the Humble Beginnings quest. The Home Sweet Home quest, excuse me. And then now we have the Bandit Blockade, so we have a bunch of different quests here that we can start doing. The quest that I want us to do right now is the Shadow of Expectation. Meet with a stranger and give some reason, some purpose to our lives. And yes, it has been about 12 days, so we really need to get going on this main storyline thing. I wonder why is it that sometimes the interaction to greet them is slow to come up? But anyways, okay, we're crossing the bridge. And hopefully, I see this place and I want to think it's like a stable, right? Where I can rent a horse, but I guess not. And anyway, we're crossing the bridge and voila, we are here, right? It's not too far off. We can always give, what do we give? Oh, remove gold, I see. Interesting, okay. Didn't know it would take 10 from me, but we got morality up. I love that our, whatever our faith is, looks like a terrifying dark angel. It's kind of cool. Okay, there's a house here. Fernfoot's Place. Let's check this place out. A lovely day indeed. Speak. Fernfoot. Hello there. Welcome, welcome. It always brings me joy to have a visitor. You found Fernfoot, keeper of knickknacks, feathers, and whisperer to the woods. What curious winds guides you here? You live alone? Alone, you say. Hardly. Look around you and lend your ear. Life is abound everywhere. It's quite the lively household if you take a moment to listen. Let's see. You sell knickknacks. I sell a medley of items, hats, and trinkets, animals. I'm always on the hunt for the unique and unusual, varied, like the leaves in the forest. Ooh, that's fun. About feathers. I've been collecting feathers. Ah, yes, feathers. Fabled feathers, as I like to call them. You should happen upon any, bring them to me, and I'll make a lively trade with you. I offer something unique in return. Something to keep your feet light and back unburdened. Let's see. I wonder, let's go done talking. I wonder if we can see what we can spend with feathers. It looks like you can't trade with people directly. You always have to go to like their table or work table, but here's the trade. So we have the rustic felt hat. The Fernfoot charm. Max health increased by 10%. That's really good. Then we have the white. Oh, we can get a white unicorn for 10k. That's wild. Okay, well, what do I? If I collect feathers, what do I do with that? Expand inventory. Feeling way down, are we? I'll trade you a feather for a lighter pack. Do come back soon. At any rate, we're gonna have to revisit Old Fern Gully later. But in the meantime, we press on. Oh my god! Oh my god! Back away! Oh no! Ah! That's okay, so one thing that I've realized about rolling is that sometimes you can get caught out of position. Sometimes just moving around them, like kiting them normally like this, is way better than rolling and stuff. I guess rolling's only good if you're outnumbered, maybe? That was rough. We got potent health elixir, but then I also hear something. Ah! Oh my god! What is that? Jesus, help! I want to live, I don't want to die. Will you help me, Fern? Fern! Fern! Oh my god! Oh my god, what the hell? Fern, help me! Ah! I trapped it in there. Fern! I'm so sorry. I should probably try and kill it just to see if I can. What is it even called? A silk lurker. Oh, I think Oop. I was like, I think I have it stuck. Okay, there we go. Alright, come out. Alright, here we go. It groaned! It groaned like a person! No, roll! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh no, I died. Oh no. That was lame. So close. So close. What in the world? It really did spawn me. It spawned me in wherever this is. What a shame. I have no clue where I am, and I'm a bit frightened. Drank the elixir because we had to. Let's see if we can kill that thing, though. Should still be here. I think it is, right? There it is. Ugh, I hate you! I hate you! There we have it. Silt, lurker flesh, and animal fat. As long as we stay on the road and not have to go too far back, then it's nice. All right, let's check out these items here. We got cow cheese, nice. Let's eat that and continue on our way. This is so freaking cool. I love the sense of exploration in this game. It's almost like an open world in a way, but again, it feels like an open world RPG mixed in with life sim elements, but farm sim elements too. Ooh, what's all this then? Ooh, and there is also a feather. We'll take that. And there's the stranger. Enter ruins. Ooh, okay, let's speak with him here. You've come. Let me tell you a story. Long ago here in the Freelands, a great civilization flourished, thriving in peace and prosperity. They were known as the Varen, a fabled race of old, yet their brilliant light was extinguished, and they fell into ruin and despair at the hand of a terrible darkness. For years they resisted, until at last they were overcome. You will find the echoes of their kingdom all around. Surely you have felt it, the cold tendrils of despair that linger in this land. The same darkness remains at work, and thus I do seek your aid. Sure, I'm the chosen one. I can help you. About Varen. They were once an elder race in Iris, preceded by only the elves. I see that this comes to you as a surprise. Yes, the elves are not merely creatures of myth, though they are rarely seen. The Varen were counted among the great peoples of Iris, mighty and wise. Their downfall was all more tragic for their grandeur. For years they resisted until... Okay, that's just the same thing. What is the darkness? A curse thought to be wrought by the hands of an elf, seeped into the heart of Iris at the moment of her birth. The terrors that haunt the Freelands are not of this world, inhabiting a lifeless form as the long-dead Varen and other ill-fated hosts. They are restless spirits condemned to roam the land for all eternity. Are you a Varen, good sir? Who are you? What does this have to do with me, other than being the chosen one? You, Januarie, are What? You are among the last of your kind and possess a bond with this land that few can claim. Indeed, I have known you always since you were but a child. There are tasks I need help with that only you can accomplish. What? I believe an important relic lies hidden within these ruins. After years of trial, I've come to think of those that only those of Varen blood can perceive it. We shall put this theory to the test. Take this key and search the lower ruins, see what you can uncover. That is so freaking cool. So we just unlocked a dungeon. Now here's the thing. In terms of skills, is fighting a skill? Melee is a skill. Apparently I haven't done enough to level this up. Wow. That is wild. Okay, entering the ruins. Ooh, it's like a portal to another world. Do I have a map here? No current map. Climb down. Draw our weapon here. I am very afraid of what we may find here. Oh man, what if there's like a tough boss here that I'm not ready for? Like what if it's like a boss or enemies that I'm clearly not ready for and the game is like, come back here in like 10 hours of playtime. Oh man, whoop, rat! Rat! Kill it! You will not take me alive, rat! The thing is, can I eat the rat? No, I can't. Can't even get XP from the rat. You're just rats! I hate you! I hate you, rats! Rats are actually kind of cute. It's a shame I have to kill these things. Really can't just eat a rat? And if I was desperate enough, I would. If I was desperate enough, I'd eat you, rat! Hiya! Ow! 7 damage? These rats are packing. Oh, bummer. I think I should have brought... I should have brought my pickaxe. I think I could mine that. Maybe? I don't know. Could I mine this? I wonder how expansive this cave is. Ooh. Yeah, okay, we're gonna get my tools. I'm not gonna miss out on this. So, as much as I was hyping it, BRB, let me get my stuff and maybe get some food. So that way, you know, we'll have something to eat while we're down here. Abandoned watchtower. Oh, bad guy. Bandit! Leave me alone. I feel like if you come at them from a top angle, you have a better chance of hitting their hitbox. Oh my god, who's that? Wait, Reginald Darcy? Oh, he's the bad guy, right? He's a contract? Contract for Reginald Darcy, the miscreant. Long played our trade routes, turning a profit to peril. Yeah, okay, it's this guy. Oh, he got me! No! Come on, Reginald. Whoops. As long as we have him in this, like, stun lock, we should be okay. And then I think we can actually get him stunned here. Or not stunned, but locked. Okay, let's move back. I like the combat, but it gets difficult because it's like 2D, so it's hard to... Oh, I died! It's hard to identify just exactly like where he can strike from, but at any rate, okay, that guy's totally dead now. I just need to get one strike on him and he's dead. Bummer we couldn't finish this in one battle, but there you have it. He's dead. Bandit Burgundyne diagram. Perfect. And cow cheese, so at least we can eat. I know there's a treasure chest up here, but I hope it's not the only thing that's up there. Rustic wooden chair and a potent health. Okay, well, we'll need the potent health. And more feathers. Ooh, my plants are ready to gather. At least the onions are, and so is the, what is it? Onions and something. I wasted that. So I spent 8 feathers to expand armory or armor. So I guess each section, whether it be weapon, armor, or resources here, has their own variety of slots. So by expanding that, I curtail them for others. So by expanding this, at least I can carry multiple outfits. I kept looking at it through like all items and thinking that this was the amount of inventory that I could use, but technically I can only carry 4 weapons and now these amount of armor pieces. Dice is armor? Why is dice armor? Info, chance to find more gold from containers when equipped. Ooh. That's cool. Should have that on me at all times. And then, oh, I should expand this. Food and potions, I should expand that. Ah, okay, I understand now. Well, there goes that. I'm gonna see if I can rest and then explore the ruins. All right, so we're entering the ruins now. We don't have full health, but I feel like we should be okay now. As well as we have our pickaxe with us, so now we're very, very much prepared. Now I'm very curious. Do the rats respawn? Is that a thing? Wish I had better armor, but I couldn't. Oh, they do respawn. Love that for me. Yeah, I don't know, like, I was digging the 2D space, but now in combat it does get kind of tricky, especially because you can get locked into an animation, and so you have to be kind of precise with your strikes here. Okay, there's less rats than before at the very least. Finally melee level 1. Oh my god. That was rough. Got farming level 1, melee level 1. Oh yeah, I have lumberjack right here. Not like it really matters. Oh, we should have done excavator. Oh, bummer. As you can tell, I'm not really min-maxing as well as I should be, but now that we're here, we can do copper pickaxe, right? And then can we... Pickaxe not strong enough. Well, I suppose I'd have to be visiting this place in a later time when I have the proper tools, as they say. Not like I went back for no good reason. I did need food and stuff, so at the very least we know. We have a cave walker here. Go ahead and strike in that cave walker. Get out of here, cave walker. Get out of here, cave walker. Ow! Be gone with you, cave walker. Oh, come on. What's going on here? Oh boy, oh boy. Oh man, they hit hard, don't they? No! No! Back away, cave walker! Uh-oh. There we go. I'm about to die. Man, these things hit hard. Granted, I'm not really wearing good equipment, but still. Can I hit this? No, I can't. Pickaxe not strong enough. Pickaxe not strong enough. Tell me what the pickaxe can do. Let's go ahead and eat the elderberry. And then drink some health potions. Boyo, boyo, boyo. And press on. We have to do better with avoiding attacks, but sometimes I feel like, oh man, these stupid rats. And these rats will be the death of me. Oh, this leads to just more stuff. Okay, I thought this would have led to a dead end, so let's head up north. There was a fork in the road and I chose to go left instead of north. Uh-oh. Oh my god. That's crazy. Oh. Oh. Oh, are they fighting each other? Ah! Ah! Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah! No! Not on me! Uh-oh. Oh, oh, they can hit each other. That's good. Oh no. Please hit each other. Yes! Okay, cool. Oh. Let me heal. And then I'm gonna see if I can... Oh no! I hit... I hit the wrong button. Are you fleeing? Come back here. I hit the Windows button and something weird happened. Anyways, we killed them, which is great. Love that for us. But now I know, let them friendly fire on each other because they smack hard. My gods. This is not so cozy. It's almost like a not cozy Souls-like. Wow, there's a lot of bad guys here. See, okay, here's the thing. Sometimes I want to step back, but I face the other direction in doing so. So when it does that, I have to really... Oh, bummer. So your step back or your dodge is not far enough to avoid a follow-up attack, which kind of defeats the purpose, I find. No, he's too far away. I got him stuck between a rock and a rock place, and then now I can't collect the loot. Okay, whatever. Ooh, rusted great helm. Get in. What's the difference here in stats? 6 to 4. It is better. So here we shall lie, entombed in our new home. We have been cursed, struck by nameless ones. So too now shall our names vanish. Oh boy. I wonder if I'm like under-leveled to be here, because I am taking a lot of hits, and my weapons don't do a lot of damage. And the hits that I do take are significant. So yeah, I do wonder if I have to come back here. But I am very curious so far we can, at the very least, make it. I mean, we found a bucket helm. Was it worth it? I don't know. Getting a lot of copper ore here, which is great. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm just trying to stagger my strikes to see if he'll go for the dodge like that. Oh, he's backing up. He's backing up. Oh, no. Is there another one around here? I don't even know. Where's the other bag? I hear them. I just don't see them. I'm gonna drink... eat this, maybe? I don't want to keep using my potions, you know? Oh, no. Oh no, that hurts my feelings. The reason I don't block a lot is because I know they're gonna go for the heavy attack, and that goes right through your block. Oh, come on. It's just because they have the reach, and it's so freaking annoying. They also have invincibility frames, if you notice. Like the moment they dodge out of that. See that? That's an invincibility frame, so you strike and you sort of whiff, like right there. But as long as I can keep them in a staggered state, should be okay. Oh boy. It always feels bad. Ooh, the Variant artifact! We got it. I was gonna say, like, it feels bad to make so much progress and to kill so many bad guys for very little reward. We got the artifact, however, I do want to press on to see what else we can get here. Nothing. What? Really? I was like, oh, am I gonna fall over? No, there's nothing else here. You found the relic at last, then this confirms my suspicions. Keep the relic for now, for there are 3 more that we must uncover. I will mark their likely locations on your map. When you've found them all, let us meet again in Ashmere, a small town in the swamps. Okay, cool.
Relics and dark magic. Such things would have been dismissed as mere fantasy on the continent. Here, the very air feels enchanted. The land heavy laden with history and sorrow. Perhaps finding the relics will illuminate the past and reveal more about the Varin, your lineage. Yet much hinges on the word of the stranger.
Alright, so where to next? We have searching for Sibylla, which is all the way on the coast. Not sure if I want to go ahead and do that. We have water under the bridge for Ashmire. The bandits' blockades. Clear the blockades. Okay, I'm gonna figure out how to actually like craft stuff. I want to make better armor and stuff like that. I think we can buy blueprints from the blacksmith. And yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I want to... There's a rat! There's a rat! And the rat wants me dead. Okay, so I'm picking potato right now. And I'm kind of curious, how much do they sell for? Can I see the value of the potato from here? 13. Okay, potato seeds are 10. They cost 10. I would sell them for 13. Is that worth it? Is that a worthy profit? Yeah, so if I sold them now, I'd get 130 back. I guess that's okay? Because they do grow relatively quickly. You know what? I guess depending on the speed of which these potatoes grow, I guess I can flip them for a lot of money. You know what I've noticed? Maybe when you start the game, you just need to start farming, because if potatoes and stuff, they can grow within 2 to 3 days, and you can keep selling them for, I don't know how long time is here, like how many days are in a month, but yeah, when you think about it, you can grow, and you just sell all those produce, you can make a lot of money. Oh wow, we can buy copper ore for 2 gold? That's wild. That is very cheap. What does that minus mean? Like -5? Like a discount? Like we get a discount on it? What can we buy here? Hardwood bow diagram. Iron sword diagram we could buy. Iron toolkit. A toolkit used to upgrade copper tools. Oh! Well look, the refined copper sword is interesting because it's only 40, so let's buy it. And we could definitely make a lot of copper now because, I mean, if they just cost this... If it's this cheap to buy copper ore, then we might as well do it, right? Okay, so what I think I should be doing right now is taking the opportunity to explore the world much more thoroughly and finding like different areas for mining nodes or hunting grounds and stuff like that what I find interesting about this game is that while you can make a steady profit by growing things and farming things, the reason for it is because when you harvest plants, the plants don't necessarily go away, the roots stay, so they grow again, so you do have, over time, you can make a lot of profit that way. But what I find really interesting is that in terms of resources, you can gather a significant amount if you explore more and go out into the world and find them that way. There's a cave system here, but that cave system is locked out. Typically in farming sims, there's like designated areas where you can get ore and stuff like that, and that part of the game is unlocked pretty early. However, in this game, there's like a focus of exploration and combat and more RPG elements. I do enjoy that part of Mirthwood. However, I have to sort of rethink how I do things here. Also, just want to keep you updated. I have been crafting and I made a refined copper sword using copper bar. I just found some mining nodes, and with this furnace, made a couple of copper bars, enough to make the sword. And essentially, that's the only real upgrade that I have going for me right now. But yeah, I'm going to take this opportunity, I'm going to get some food, make sure I have enough food for the journey, and perhaps explore northward. Yeah, because what I want to do is actually make myself a good set of armor. We have the kettle helm right here, so we're going to need iron bar. And in terms of other armor here, we're gonna need iron bar for this. I want to make this sturdy leather armor, and I want to make leather. Now I have a tannery here, and this is going to require me to hunt different animals, and all animal pelts will turn into leather. So there you have it. We need to go ahead and hunt animals. What's all this then? I have a cloth. Oh, because I found cotton cloth or whatever. What is it called? Something seeds. Cottonseed. I had cottonseed. Not sure how I had that, but I had it. And yeah, I just created some crafting stuff here. But again, the game's pivotal focus isn't so much the farming aspect here. There is an element here, but it's not its mainstay. How much money do I have? So I'm going to go ahead and take care of all of this stuff, and then I'll check back in with you when we're prepared to go explore thoroughly. But yeah, I think that's the play here. Find things and gather things and bring them back to your manor, and start crafting from there. I will say, one thing that has kind of taken me for a loop is that in terms of farming, you know, you have to be attentive to your farm and watering your plants and all that. And so I wonder if like the only way to go about maximizing your time outside is to go out when it's raining, really, or to sort of have, I don't know if you can predict weather in this game, but the idea that you have to go back to your farm and water your plants and stuff like that is kind of a hindrance, but obviously it makes sense to do that. But that's, I think, one thing that worries me is the fact that I am starving, but also that as I go exploring, I have to be mindful to come back and water my plants, or at the very least water my plants in the morning and then leave throughout the day. That's the bath. Where the heck is the tavern? Anyways, I'm gonna take care of this and then check back in with you. Yeah, and I will say too, like, food is a huge part of this game. The survival element is a huge part of this game. It's not a simple mechanic to ignore. You do have to keep track of food, and food also helps you with, you know, stamina and your health, as you would imagine. But I think it's really well thought out in terms of how it works in this game. But anyways, I'm gonna buy some food and continue on. Alright, great. So, it's still raining, which is awesome, and it is morning. We do have a lot of food with us this time around. So let's go ahead and explore more of the world. I'll check back in with you if something amazing happens. You know, I know this is going to sound whiny on my end, but I do feel like the combat needs some work. It's a little bit delayed in terms of its responsiveness. Of course, you know, you can make the suggestion here that it is a skill issue, in which I would say yes. I'm still trying to do my best to get used to the combat. But very much so, I do not like how certain things operate in the midst of combat, especially that you get locked into an animation. I don't like that stuff. Also, I think the game actually, I think the combat, generally speaking, is better on your gamepad or your controller. However, RT or your bumper, not your bumper, but like the bottom trigger for your controller is hard set to a light attack. So even if you adjust it in the UI to have to reassign that button, that keybind, it won't change, and so that kind of messes with some of the button combinations you want to use for your controller. I really emphasize that hopefully in the future there's an update that really fixes a lot of the controller use for this game, because I think it does play well with the controller. I mean, not play well, but I think there's a lot of opportunity for controller use here in this game, especially because I think combat does shine better with the controller, but they just need to really work on the keybinds for it. What's all this then? Edgar, I suggest dawn at the gnarled trees. Bring your best sword and perhaps a cloth to dry your tears when I best you in victory, Albert. Uh-oh. He's also dead, though. Maybe? Albert, you have all the charm of a damp sock. Lady Elspeth fancies you not. It is I who shall win her favor. See you at dawn. Prepare to defeat Edgar. Okay, so they fought over a lover and they both ended up dead. Glass top foothills. Oh boy. Another raider. Looks explosive chest there. Okay, he's sort of stuck. Is there a way for me to shoot? So I've noticed this for whatever reason. My character shoots left, and I can't turn him to shoot right. I don't know why. It's like the weirdest thing. Can I use the controller for this? Why can't I use my... Oh, come on. I'm trying to shoot this. Let me shoot it. Let me shoot it. Oh. I guess that would be my biggest complaint about this game, is that because it's 2D, it's difficult to tell what you're aiming at, per se. I know they added this arch here to help you, but oh, come on. Well, that's a bummer. Yeah. I suppose as I've started to do more combat, a couple things I don't like. One is that fighting, like melee, getting up your melee skill is actually quite tedious. You don't quite level it up as much as you'd think. And secondly, and yeah, that is also, I don't know if you're getting frame drops. I'm getting frame drops. Hopefully you're not getting that in the recording, but I am. Oh, is this a bandit camp? Oh boy. I will say that, oh boy. This is really laggy. Hold on. I gotta tune this down here. Oh wow, it's still dropping frames. It still looks like we're having problems. Apologize, folks. I think it's just the snow area that's really causing issues, but for the sake of saving your eyes from these dropped frames, I'll go ahead and loot as much as I can here, and then update you to what I found if there's anything interesting that I found. Okay, we're in this part of the woods. Maybe I should head back into town. Where can I go to hunt a lot of animals? I see them more closer to town, the animals that is, than out here, unfortunately. Okay, there's a wolf, so at least we can kill this wolf here, get something out of it. One cool thing that I have noticed, though, is that the enemies do know how to fight, which is nice. Oh, like they know how to stagger you, they know how to attack, which I think is pretty cool, actually. Ooh, what's all this then? Oh, can we take this? Picked up windowed rock painting. We can open this up. Ooh, cool. Hello, Rowan. Welcome to Window Rock. Not exactly a marvel worth sending letters over, but when the sun streams through the arch... Oh, it's a sight. I just finished capturing the charm on the canvas. Please take the painting with you. You don't find it impressive? Impressive. It's a rock with a hole, after all. But when the light hits just right, even a hole can look like a gateway to another world. Still, it's no dragon's lair, but it will do fine for a painter. Oh man, this is weird. So I'm standing on top of a hill, and I'm trying to hit that wolf. Unfortunately, because it is a 2D space, I'm hitting either the tree or an invisible wall instead of the wolf. I guess the allure after you play the game enough really wears away, and you start to really see the problems with playing with a 2D space, especially if it doesn't allow you to do something like this, like aim downwards from a hill, and you get that happening. That's such a bummer, especially because combat here is so unforgiving. Now, I do have enough money to accommodate all the defeats and stuff, but if you can fight in a more creative way, you'd want to do that, right, and be rewarded for that. Unfortunately, that's not so much the case in this game. Ooh, I can! You have 15 now, and I could buy 5. Okay, so thankfully the blacksmith does get some iron ore and copper ore. I've been searching and scouring the north of the world trying to find some iron ore, and I found some nodes, but I couldn't mine them because I need to upgrade my tools, in which case I need iron ore, but I can't really mine them, so I have to sort of buy them at this point. Unfortunately as well, in order to upgrade my tools, I imagine I need this. The silver, no, here we go, the iron toolkit for 750. Now I'm selling farm produce, so hopefully that will help me out in getting the money that I need. Alright, we're gonna head south. We're gonna do this quest, the water under the bridge quest. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to locate Ashmere and find out what they need to repair the bridge. I feel like that's like a natural progression point for us. Right now we're just really starved for cash, and growing plants take time. We're already on 21 days of spring, so I feel like we're progressing pretty slowly. And this game is like cozy and not cozy. I mean, there are some elements that, again, like I said earlier, that make it cozy, but man, these enemies make it feel so not cozy. Not a cozy attitude we're having right now. We need to cozy it up, folks. Alright, so we're gonna head south, down this way, south to the Ashmere, east of the Lonely Plains. Alright, so let's head south and perhaps run into something interesting, like a bridge in need of repair. This reminds me of, like, was it Portia? Or my time in Portia? Ooh, this is something we could mine had we the tools to do so. But like in my time at Portia, like, or Portia, you need to repair a bridge to progress through the game. Feels like you need that here too. Where is this? Couchies, nice. And then what else do we have here? Iron ore, ladies and gents. This is what we need to actually upgrade our armor, or to make bars to then create armor. Alright, well anyways, we have a lot of iron ore, which is good. It requires 5 to make the 1. So we have enough here, and we have a pelt, and we have rust. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, first things first, however, we need to check up on the bridge, and then we need to head home and put this, put our furnace to work here. Oh, you know, what if we need iron bars to actually fix up the bridge? Now that would be a bummer. Would make sense in a lot of ways. This is Ashmere? We're here? So I thought we would need to repair something. But it looks like this is the town? Whoa, it is... It looks abandoned. I mean, it looks like there's these homes that people live in. It's like we're like in a bog, perhaps? There's a quest board, and then this is the local tavern, I imagine. Okay, well, let's go ahead and check out this bridge that's in need of repair. Ashmere was kind of a letdown, all things considered. Okay, here we are. So what do we need? 100 wood? That's honestly not bad. We could do that, definitely. Check out these skills. So trades went up by that much. Extra gem chance. Ah, here we go. So if I want to make the iron pickaxe, I'll need 10 bars? Oh, that's brutal. Where am I supposed to find 10 bars? No. And it also requires 1 iron toolkit, so I can only make the one thing. Oh, that's brutal. This game can be such a grind. The problem with iron bar is that I can't mine it organically, like out in the world. I have to buy it right now. Alright, well here's the thing. The blacksmith isn't selling it anymore, and I have 100 wood to repair the bridge to Ashmere. Maybe doing that, or Ashmere? Either way, maybe repairing the bridge will allow us to buy more iron ore to make more iron bars. In any case, I only have 4 at this point. Less. I have 3. Oh, this game. This game hurts. Oh no, I have 4. I have 4. Okay, we've returned to the Ashmere. We have 100 wood with us. Go ahead and fix the bridge. There you have it. The bridge is fixed. And what does that mean for us? Do we win something? Do we get rewards? We got renown? Okay, do we get like 1,000,000 gold? Do we get access to iron ore? What do we get? A pat on the back. Let's find out. Oh, wait, I'm mining this. I didn't know I could mine this. What is this? I just mined iron ore. Wait, I could mine this with the copper axe? I thought that I couldn't. I swear to you, I clicked those big rocks thinking that I could mine them, and I couldn't. But you're saying that I can? Oh, I can! Okay, well... I suppose I should be doing that. Well, I don't know where that many nodes are. I think I've only seen a couple. Either case, that's a relief that I can do that, because, yeah, I was really doing this the hard way. Oh, the Ashmire has 3 nodes. I hope they respawn. Well, you know what? Now that I know I can actually mine those things, I guess what I can do is actually get better armor. Ooh, awesome. So the iron ore did get replenished. Let's go ahead and start some of the cooking of that. Oh, that's going to require 12. Yikes. About the bucket helm, the nasal helm. This requires 8. Steel. How much leather do we have? 6, so I can make the armor. I can craft this. Man, there's a lot of horror elements to this game, and I really love it because it's sort of a twist on the cozy. Oh my god, the cozy genre. It's not so cozy in here. Iron. Ooh. So I just found a book that says a guide to resources from Bramble Quillworthy, the adventurer who's basically scouting the freelands. Hardwood is found in the foothills. Limestone in the plains. We've seen that. Herbs in abundance in the Mirthwood. Okay. And then iron most found in Mirkwater Marsh. Okay. And so we found them around town as well. But I suppose we find them in abundance here. Alright. Finally we're cooking with fire. This is great. We have enough to finally upgrade the pickaxe, and with the upgraded pickaxe we can mine so many different nodes. Ooh, a camp in the woods? Whoa. Wait a second, you can build multiple camps? So I can build one in the marsh woods? It says farm here, but what would I need for farm? Wait, what? I just clicked it. What's happening? What's going on? Oh, it teleports you! No way! Camp to Mars. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, I love this so much. So I can actually build here, which means that's gonna make farming materials that much easier. Oh, it's brilliant. Such a quality of life feature, and which really makes you think about this game more of an RPG, uncozy-like game, but yeah, this is not your run-of-the-mill life simulation, farm sim kind of game. Definitely leaning on the RPG elements. It is a Souls-like, cozy-like, if you will. Nice. Okay, so we have just enough to make the iron pickaxe, which I imagine life will be easier once we have it. Where is our iron toolkit? There we go. Perfect. Let's craft it. The iron pickaxe. Boom. Awesome. Cool. Oh, man, we need to buy the iron toolkit multiple times. That's a bummer. I mean, the potato farm is doing well for us. We have 1,600 because these grow quickly when you sort of couple it with the perk. We have the excavator perk right now, but with this perk, rich soil, our potatoes do grow quicker. So now that I have the iron pickaxe, I'm very curious what I can mine here. Can I mine these tougher rocks? I cannot. How about this rock? I can mine these massive boulders. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, do you remember those ores that we found in the Forgotten Ruins? I wonder what those will yield. Let's go try it. Let's head back there and see what we can find. Okay, so here are the nodes. Let's see what they'll give us. Can I mine them with the... No! The pickaxe isn't strong enough to mine whatever these nodes are. I imagine they're gold. It looks gold. Imagine it's gold. But we can still farm more iron and upgrade our equipment that way. Once I've upgraded my equipment and I feel comfortable about where we are in terms of our farming situation and our monies, then we'll go ahead and take out those bandits, freeing up the trade route to Brightuck. Let's do some quests. So let's clear the blockade here. Oh. Oh man, it's that a move where my character like pulls in the sword that is so lame. There we go. The move in where my character pulls in the sword makes the attack like really short. Oh, what is going on here? So I've also noticed that when you die, it sort of just spawns you in a set location, but if you haven't discovered it, it may feel random to you. It feels random to me, in all honesty. Don't know where this is necessarily, but I think I'm north of where I was before, and the boar that I was killing earlier should be down here. I do want to kill it now that I'm here. Okay, cool. Oh, there you go. And it is dead. Again, honestly, it's great that the setback of dying isn't too severe. We do have the money to spend. What was it? We do have the money to spend, 1853, so dying isn't too severe. I am curious with a better mining tool, if we can get this stuff here. What is this? I think it's limestone, as the book suggests. Curious of what we could use limestone with. We can't carry any more material. Uh-oh. It just doesn't break if we can't carry anymore? What's going on here? Alright, well, what can we do in the meantime? So our material gets logged in where? Oh, it gets logged in here. Interesting. Oh boy. Really needed to have expanded our material collector stuff here. I don't even know why I did armor before. I wish I could go back and reverse that. That is such a bummer. See, the problem with like getting locked into an animation is that if you try to link it with an attack, you have to be very careful not to get stuck at a turn. So like if I wanted to be clever about this, what I always want to do is like I want to roll and then turn to attack to my left. So roll and then turn to attack to my left, but that's not possible. There's like a delay here. So I guess you have to turn, delay, then attack left. Not a fan of that. You know, even the NPC sort of gets locked into the animation. As you can tell, like sometimes they'll just strike at nothing for a while. Like that. Look, he's gonna strike at nothing. Oh wait, hold on. When he rolls, and then if I'm able to dodge, he continues the attack. You see that? Like that's gotta be, that's weird, right? Okay, let's talk to him again. My friend, I can help you buy a skill slot, expand inventory, continue feeling way down, are we? I'll trade you feathers for a lighter pack. Okay, it works. I don't know why it didn't work. Maybe, oh, you know what? It's probably the amount that I have. Before I had some feathers, but I guess I didn't have enough, so it threw me for a loop there. Okay, so I have 16 feathers. Let's see how much it costs to spend. They're not that obvious of how much they want you to spend, but I would want it in this slot. What is this slot called? Inventory slot? What is this slot called? Resource slot? Let's speak with him. Expand inventory. Material, maybe. I think it's called materials. Is it parts or materials? Let's do materials. A wise choice indeed. It takes 8. Okay, so it spent 8, and we have an extra. Oh, perfect. That's great. Buy a skill slot. What is that? 8 removed. A wise choice. What did I just do? Oh, it's the cards. Understood. Well, oh, that's perfect. Okay, now I'm starting to get the hint here. Harvest gems, duelist, 5% more weapon damage. That could be helpful. Let's do crops. That way the crops back home grow faster, but I think we do need to water them right now. Okay, so I'm gonna head home and water my plants and do some more other stuff, and then we'll head to the bandit camp. Oh boy. You take 2 steps forward and you go 1 step back, eh? It's our food. We've got plenty of food. Not a lot of elixirs. Just sort of typical, actually. How much stuff do we have? 4 iron bars. So all of that gave us 4. Yikes. Not good at all. Ooh, what's all this? Enter cave? Ooh, there's a cave right here in the old forest. Can I mark this? Let's see. E to mark. Nice. Ooh, where is this? No map? So there is a cave out here and I didn't realize. Oh my goodness. I hate attacking upwards. You're just unlucky in doing so because you have to be coming at this at an angle. What is that noise? Okay, I noticed that there was... I do realize as well that there's some stone up here. Werewolf, are you kidding me? Wow. Okay, maybe we can fight this werewolf. Maybe we've got it in us. Oh boy, it is fast, isn't it? It is frightening. It is not cozy at all. This is not cozy. Let's eat and then drink a potion and then prove we got the cozy in us. We're not just cozy. We're not so cozy. Maybe we can bring it in again with the cozy. This is my cozy finishing move. Is it fleeing? You know what I wonder? I wonder if, like, the werewolves actually turn into a person. That would be interesting. A dead werewolf, silver ore, and wolf liver. Interesting. We've got this stuff here. Ah, do you think things respawn in this cave? That would be pretty cool, but there's tons of stuff to mine here. Well, not tons, but enough stuff to make it worth it. We've got an apple here. And a green tunic. Ooh, what's this? Now, the thing is, it's like we have armor. A simple woolen tunic dyed with... Oh, I mean, this looks nice. Pair this with that. I mean, come on. We're rocking out here. Of course, we're gonna go for more defense. But let's check out these ores here. I have a strong feeling I can't mine this. Yeah, can't mine it, whatever it is. Definitely mine these rocks. Or stone, I should say. Not gonna waste my time on it, however, because we do have some back at base. Worth it just to get the tunic, I suppose, and to fight a werewolf in closed conditions, but that's it for this cave. Underwhelming? Certainly. Fun to explore? Definitely. Unfortunately, what I find interesting is that I want to cook the red apple, right? But I can't cook the red apple because it reads as you can't carry any more food. Why isn't it that we can't just replace the red apple that's in this inventory? Most games allow you to do that. Unfortunately, perhaps devs didn't consider to do that with the UI here. Interesting decision. But we can't make, or we can't cook food if our inventory is filled like this. You would need one empty spot. I guess I could eat something. I guess I could eat. There you go. And there you go. Let's fight you. A Spriggan, huh? Ooh, Spriggan was not that tough as I thought it would be. Huh. Bandit blockade. Finally. We are here, uninterrupted, and on our way to whoop some arse. Well, yeah, but first, limestone. I don't know when we'll need limestone. I feel like we should be collecting them anyway. Yeah, let's go ahead and collect as much limestone while we're here. Ooh, that is a lot of bad guys. Take them one by one. Okay, with him sorted, we'll go get you. Oh, come on. There we go. Get in. Ooh, is this the bandit blockade? No. Crossroads is a town. Ah, here we go. Welcome to the Crossroad Inn. I know you're not from here. What do you want? This is your inn. Quite right. I and Helen set out here from Brightook from many years ago. Folks journeying ever since. Any work for me? I have got work for you. Folks have been seeing valuables appear in their homes. That's right, appearing, not disappearing, like in reverse. Have a look around. Got it. Well, you look at that. This is another blacksmith guild. Or not blacksmith guild, but a blacksmith, home? A diamond? Unlikely to belong to a peasant. Oh, I'm investigating. They sell copper, they sell iron, which we're gonna buy in bulk. Definitely. You can buy more iron toolkits here. Plate armor. I imagine all these different armors require steel, which we do not have, so... Recurve bow diagram. We're not doing hardwood right now. Let's go ahead and buy as much as we can here just to learn all the outfits. I think that'd be kind of fun. Costs 200. Why can't I buy it? Oh, probably because my inventory is full. When it comes to these diagrams, why not just allow us to learn it the moment we buy it? Why does it have to be in our inventory? It just doesn't make any sense. Learned all the diagrams, and let's check out all the homes and investigate further about who's planting things for them. Oh, here he is. Dude, I love fighting wanderers. They're so slow. Barren Rock Quarry. Got mead. Baked apple. And a person. I'd steer clear of the quarry cave if I were you. It's been taken over by Garrick and his troop of gas bags. Gas bags? Yeah, I don't know. Tired of calling them bandits sometimes, you know. Who's Garrick? Low-life scum, though dangerous, terrorizing traders and honest folk all over, along with Reginald Darcy. Ah! Okay, so this is where a quarry can be. I'm Marwin the herbalist, 'tis why I was wandering out here to begin with. I can handle myself amongst a few bandits, but I won't be heading inside, that's for sure. I'll clear them out. Not sure if you're brave or as big of a fool as I've met. Either way, you'd be best prepared. I won't be staying long. I hope to see you again if you survive. Maybe at my home northwest of here. Well, there's bandits in here. There's bandits all over the place in lonely plains. Let's see if we can clear them out from the plains first. Then we'll make our way inside the caves. God, I wish I had a horse. A horse, a horse. My kingdom for a horse. Whoa, werewolf. Ooh, 2 werewolves. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Where am I? Okay, so let's go east. Whoa, where is this? Crimson Field Farms. Well, there's people in there. Hello there. Enter cellar. What's going on here? Oh, I stole! Oh, I hate that interaction. I really do. I want to talk to this guy because he's sort of trapped here, but it's giving me this prompt instead. Oh, this game. You work hard for that much morality, and you end up getting shafted. Ooh, look it's a stranger. Stranger, I advise you to come no further, lest my knife bury itself in your side, stranger. Are you a bandit? If you only knew how I burn inside at such an insult. Why are you leaving items? Of what importance is that to you? Yet I sense something earnest about you. Let me see your map. Here, visit me when you have the time. Oh, there's the bandits. There we go. Get in. All done, all dead. So, whoa, we picked up 1 gold. It was worth it. No, I'm kidding. Okay, well, at least we got our morality back, so that's a plus. So let's do the Light Pockets Heavy Hearts quest, because we're here already. May as well. Ooh, Oasis Lake. More boars. Oh boy. Camp in the plains. Up here? Ooh, nice. Oh, and there's a bear over there as well. Okay, let's enter the den. Exit the den? Speak to the stranger. Whoa, what is this hideout? Thieves' End. It's a secret hideout. Look at all these goods. They're incredible. Now, where's this stranger? Oh, there she is. You came. I wasn't sure you would. Welcome. My name is Tria. And what are you, Tria? You are a peasant, you're a Turian, and you're devout. An unexpected gift, has extra gold. Angry. Tria had to spend extra gold. Huh, what was that about, I wonder? Anyways. What is this place? Thieves' End, we call it. My friends and I sheltered here, out of sight, out of mind. You came and I wasn't sure you would. Welcome. Are you a thief? I am. I take rarely from honest folk, but rather give it back to them with what I've taken from bandits and fools. Judge me by my actions, not your postulates. You're evil and vile, and I hate everything about you. No, I'm kidding. Well, definitely you're a Robin Hood type. I love that you're stealing from bandits. Tell me more about yourself. I was young when my parents brought me here to the Freelands, and they were poorer than dirt, but they worked hard and were happy. They were killed on a winter's night by a bandit called Brom, and without reason, without remorse, I've struggled with it to survive, and I still do. Giving back to poor families like mine, it helps. I feel some purpose in it. But I will never be whole. I know. I roam here because I am lost. Oh, so are you single? Are you seeing anyone? Why am I here? I seek some small closure. For more than a year, I've been hunting Brom. I've finally cornered him. Will you help me end this story permanently? Looking for some closure, Trey has asked you to help her take down her parents' killer Brom in the foothills. I see, so I have to actually go to the foothills and she'll just spawn there. What do you say we go ahead and help Treya defeat Brom and then ask for her hand in marriage? How about it? Oh boy. Anyways, foothills. Where's the foothills again? I forget. It's somewhere here. Oh, right over here. Cool. Alright, I guess home we head. I wish there was like a teleporter around here. Is there a fast travel spot anywhere around here? Wait a second, where is this? Camp in the plains? There is a fast travel spot here. Oh, this is genius, and there's a thief ready to kill me. Welcome me to this new place. So this could be a possible farm location as well. Yes, I love it. Okay, well there you go. We can fast travel from this location, which is great. The cave's right here. The town is down there. Oh, I love it. I wish we could fast travel to the Ashmire. Let's just teleport back home. Did we waste any time doing so? Let's see. No, we barely waste a day. And it's raining back here. Love to see it. Ooh, we can gather our stuff now. I'm very curious how much our stuff will sell for. Strawberry for 16. Ooh. And then Grapes for 15. Oh, getting our money back up. I love it. I will say, I don't know what it is, but the farming in this game, right? Like, you don't have to grow too many things. You can just focus on a couple of crops here and there. But the farming and the profit in this game just feels a lot more focused and a lot more, I guess not more rewarding, but the rewards happen quicker than other farming sims that I am used to. And I think that has to do a lot with the fact that the days just keep going with with or without you. And so you don't really pass the time with the days. They just sort of happen. And so, I don't know, I kind of like the farming in this game because it's just, you know, quick rewards. And it does seem pretty obvious that the focus in this game isn't so much the farm life. I mean, it can be, should that be your primary focus, and you can leave all the combat and stuff behind. But for the most part, it does seem like the focus is on the RPG and combat elements. That said, in doing so, the farming and the profits you can make through farming, even this early on in the game, is incredibly rewarding, or feels that way anyway. And should you combine the amount of rainy days we have with the skill perk or the skill card, fast grower, it's so awesome. And the thing is, I didn't maximize spring in order to get the most out of it. I just simply started farming pretty late in the game. Actually, I missed a lot of different rainy days. But the fact of the matter is, if you start early, you can get so much money early on. And I think that's why they sell you the schematics rather than the armor pieces, because you can pretty much jump the hoop here and start getting a lot of different armor pieces earlier in the game, should you be able to buy them. Simply because, oh, I did this the wrong way. I wanted to put grapes on this way. Ugh, that's lame. Anyways, aesthetically that's going to be an eyesore, but whatever. Too far in now. But if you could buy armor in this game, I mean, game over for crafting. Now, I do want to take a look at the other armor pieces here. So, in terms of the bar boot helm. Need steel bar, which we haven't figured out how to get steel yet. Ooh, the bassinet helm looks cool. And then we have, the studded leather jacket for the badass in ya. For the not so cozy gamer. And then we have the awesome plate armor here for steel bar. I mean, we gotta figure it out. How in the world do we get steel? All right, we're making our way to the foothills to defeat Braum and ask for Treya's hand in marriage. Enough fussing about. It's time to settle down. I'm kidding. As if it was that easy. I'm curious how the fights will go, because from last I remember, fighting one enemy with an NPC can be very difficult, because they friendly fire in this game is very easy to achieve. And I also don't know if like NPCs have health. I've never really seen an NPC get hit enough times for it to matter. Ooh, over here? Is this it? Is this the place? Baldwin, who are you now? Okay, well, doesn't seem to be hostile. Is he mining too? What is he doing? And then I think I hear a bear down there. There we go, a bear! Oh my god! It is so strong! It is so freaking strong! Oh boy, and it killed me. That was so hard. Okay, well, we're gonna avoid the bear. Not worth our time. Is this where that guy lives? Baldwin, thou has a fine overseer, yet the mine is now beset full of creatures most foul. It's too perilous to continue the work. We all must seek out something else to do. At least we to our early graves take care. Oh, is he mining somewhere? You live here and you're mining somewhere? Where? Up here? Ah, these mines. Is this where I can find iron ore nodes, like, by an abundance? That's one thing about this game, like many RPGs, it's easy to get sidetracked. Where is she at? And what are these nodes at? What do these nodes do for us? Not strong enough. Great. Perfect. Love it. Where is she? Oh, there she is. It's good to see you again. Are you ready? Will this help you? Killing Braum was never for me, but for my parents. I know this will not save me. What? What? What do you mean, Treya? Anyways, after this, you want to grab some coffee? I know you're going through a lot, but I feel like we could just talk about it. Only if you're comfortable. I'm ready. Let's kill this guy. Defeat Braum. Is he alone? Oh, there is explosives. We want to best avoid that. Okay, here we go. Oops. Ugh. Back away. Back away, you fiend. Oh, boy. Oh, no. We gotta get to the... There we go. The one thing about these bandits in particular is that you have to make sure that... Oh, good, she got him. I do wonder, again, what friendly fire will be like. Oh boy, she's just rushing, isn't she? There's Braum. Please don't let me hit her. I don't want to hit her. Okay, and she's just sort of standing there. I kind of prefer that. That way she's out of the way, you know? And then just sort of cheese Braum from here. Whoops. At least we staggered him. Good. Love that. Oh no. As long as we can keep clipping Braum from here and have her not get in the way, I feel like this is good for us. Is this fair? Is this noble? Is this honorable? No. But very much like in real life, I'd be using this stool to my advantage. Who knew to stop the mighty Braum would be a stool? And there he goes. Dead as a whistle. What? Ooh, a rusted barboot helm. We have a variation of the barboot helm. Ah, the rush. It is finished. May the bastard enjoy his time in hell. I did most of the work. What will you do now? Farewell. How do you feel? My heart dull, but my head swirls with adrenaline. It's the distraction I crave. 'Tis why I pilfer the bandit camps, encampments all across the land. Yeah, I mean, you were amazing the way you just sort of looked at him the whole time and like gave me moral support and was giving, you know, words of validation. I really do appreciate that, just knowing that you were in the background as a presence, you know, really helped me defeat Braum in the end, I feel. What will you do now? I'll stay at the Thieves' End for a time, though I must say I have given some thought to sailing. It may be the only life that suits me now. Aww. So I guess you don't want to hang out? Okay, what if I say this? I did most of the work. Of course, why do you think I brought you along? Even so, I can't say I'm not impressed. You've been a light to me, Januarie, and I have not much light in my life. Please take this, I hope we speak again. Ah, Treya. Done talking. Bye-bye! Okay, so we have hanging skulls, a collection of human skulls hung crudely. Okay, we got renown out of that, which is great. Duelist blade, oh, that's so cool. We're gonna have to check that out later. Alright, what's next in this fabled journey of mine? We can do the riddles in the ruins and collect another shard piece. I think that'd be pretty cool, and plus it's pretty close to me. Yeah, it's just right over here, and we've been here before. Not entirely sure why I didn't find it before. Okay, two things. Before we close out this video, let's go ahead and check out these mines and then head to these caves. Let's check out both caves. If you've been following along, if you've been wanting to play this game for yourself, at least you'll get an early view of what these other sites have to offer. Granted, I would say this is about a little close to mid-game at this point. Okay, but let's go inside the cave proper. They said there's monsters there. And where they be monsters means prizes. Okay, and while we have, mind you again, dying isn't too big of a setback, so if you ever do decide to play this game, feel free to try your luck in dangerous areas. God, I hate rats. Rats in this game just feel useless. They're not even worth killing or wasting your time in, but they're so strong. They have more HP than most humans in this game. Okay, so there's some copper nodes here. Is it the rats? Is this what's invading the... Is it what's stopping what's-his-face from coming in here and mining? A lot of stone nodes, actually. Alright, let's head down and see what we can find here. Anything fun? Anything cool? Any item? Oops. Nah, never mind. I thought I could open that crate right there, but no. Anyways, we're moving on. Oh, this cave is a lot more extensive than I thought it would be. So curious how we're gonna get steel. Oh, now I want all the steel stuff. I want to get the iron bassinet. I want to be ironed up with steel. What? Kill this rat. Oh my god. Ooh, level 4 melee. I will say melee as a skill does take forever to level up. So, if you're into fighting or if you want to do more of exploring in this game than any other part of this game, I definitely suggest picking up the fighter class as your origin story. What did we level? Melee. So we have a +5 to critical hit chance. I don't think I've ever gotten this. We do have dodge speed, so dodge speed is a thing. Maybe there's a point to the delay with your dodging. Will you believe that? That took a lot of damage out there. Look at this, 14, so 28. 28 plus another 14. Oh my god, this thing is packing! How are these rats so powerful? I do realize that this game doesn't actually have a a cave walker. This game doesn't have a difficulty mode. It just has easier combat, or... let's back up. Okay, back up again. Whoa, I hit! Back up! Oh no, it's killing me! There we have it. Dude, that thing was brutal. Ooh, iron ore nodes. Can I hit that? Nice. How did I get hit with that? Okay, that's kind of lame. Not gonna lie. Pretty lame. Yeah, there's a lot about this game that I feel like, especially with the combat, they need to do a better way of illustrating what is a targetable enemy and what isn't, what area is the area effect damage. And a lot of the problems I think stem from the fact that it's a 2D game, so there's a lot of this that I think stands in the way of making the combat feel a lot more fun. Because the fact of the matter is, whoops, it's no fun when you're battling the combat mechanics, right, instead of the enemies, and I feel like that's part of my issue right now, is I feel like I'm battling the lack of information on screen, the fact that I don't know how far the explosive reached, and it hit me, and I'm like all the way down here, so in my view, I'm feeling like maybe I can dodge that, but no, that wasn't the case. Or like attacking upwards or downwards is a real issue. Oftentimes you have to like get to a point where you're above the enemy in order to have good swings on an enemy. And as far as I can tell, there's only real one weapon type in the sense of the sword. So I was thinking that maybe different weapon types offer you different angles in which to hit enemies. That isn't the case, actually. Okay, there's only a few iron nodes here. Not enough to be too worthwhile, I'd say. Enough to mine, though. Although, to be fair, I'm not actually in the hurt or in the most need of iron ore per se. What I really need is a way to get silver, or sorry, steel. Not entirely sure how you would even get that, to be fair. Drag you out. Come on, cave walker. Come on, cave walker. So curious what we'll use the charcoal for. A lot of iron ore nodes. Okay, I take it back. I guess you just have to explore deeper into the cave to actually find more of what you need. But remember, 5 a pop is what makes 1 bar, so at this point I only have about 4. Oh, what am I doing? I actually have the rusted bassinet armor piece. Why am I not wearing it? So it gives me 4 defense And this naval helm gives me 10? Are you kidding me? Well, the bar boot helm wasn't worth it at the end of the day. Really hope we're reaching the end of the mines here. Don't think I have all the oh, what is that? That's a teleporter return to entrance. Oh my god, what? No! Damn it! So I thought it would give me an option to choose, and it didn't. And I honestly thought there'd be a way to return back to where I was. I guess that's an exit for when you completed the dungeon and collected the final reward, which I haven't. Oh my god, there's a rat here. I'm not even done yet. Oh, and all the enemies are respawning. This is perfect. Love to see it. Yeah. Okay, what's the big old prize up here now? Let's read this. I've been hearing something dreadful further down. Won't catch me finding out what it is. Ain't no cave walker. Oh, them folks at Brighttown can dig up their own iron. As for me, I'll be my merry way now. Fetching my hat first. Oh boy. Okay, well, apparently I thought it was really close to the end of the dungeon here. Apparently I'm not. Or apparently I am, but I have to fight one last beast. Ooh, is that... okay. Whew. There is a lot to this cave. Oh boy. Alright, maybe it's through this. Please tell me there's only like one other room. Getting real annoyed by this cave in general. Ooh. There's the rat. Just waiting for me. Oh, that's so... that is not at all charitable. Ooh. Is it a spider? I don't know. What is it? What's down here? There's some ore. Rusty steel sword. Is that better than the sword I have now? So many questions, no answers. 7 damage versus my 14. Yeah, definitely not better. But if they give me a rusty steel sword, maybe they think that's enough to defeat this enemy. I hear it. Okay, cave walker. Let's kill the cave walker. Oh, I hear it. It sounds dreadful. I hear it, but I don't see... oh, the hag. Oh. Does she shoot like projectiles or what? Oh, she's fast, huh? She covers a lot of ground with her attacks. We'll say that much. Go heavy strikes. Back away, hag! Where did you even come from? Apparently I'm from these lands. Be gone! Be gone, hag! This is a cozy game with cozy elements. But with not so cozy enemies. Get cozy or get wrecked. Hiya! Oh, that's not so cozy. Okay, now that's cozy. Dead cozy. Rabbit meat and fresh trout. Well, that's not fun. Let's get some potion in here. Maybe eat the last of the mushrooms just so I can pick stuff up, like the fresh trout. And that's just about it. Okay, well, what is the treasure she's hiding? I'm gonna say it's 2,000 gold. Okay, well, potion will do. Cheese painting is fine, I guess. Cave Walker Charm. These charms are really interesting in that they do give you pretty big boons, so it'll be interesting to see what the Cave Walker Charm will give us. But there you go. Hag is dead. Ding dong, the hag is dead. Oh wait, I should be collecting all that iron. What am I doing? Give me a handful of minutes while I make my way around this blasted place. I do wonder what these small rocks will give, because my pickaxe is not strong enough to mine it. Maybe that's steel. Maybe that's the steel ore thing. How am I gonna get steel ore? 2.5 plus defense against all enemies? Hell yeah. Oh, I had this on, the loaded dice, which gives me more gold every time I open a container. Prefer the copper ring. Plus 2.5% defense against everyone. Love it. If you're in the mood to find it, it's in this lake over here. Alright, with all that squared away, let's go ahead and go here and get the second relic. Why not? Ooh, and we have 8, so maybe we can even get another skill. Oh, this is awesome. Perfect. Love it for us. Oh, it's in here. Here's the cave. Right here. In case you were curious. Alright, let's have a looky-loo. Oh, look at these red rocks. I wonder what they are for. Ruby, maybe? I can't mine this, right? Nope. Right, sounds like a wolf over here. Let's check it out. Hello? Like a dog? Oh, it's a bear, it's a bear, it's a bear! At the very least, we can save. Oh, not save, but we can. Oh, come on. Turn. Then turn. Okay, nope. Gotta do that. And then swirl. Okay, so there is a pattern. Oh no. Oh no. Drink. Oh, come on. And I died, which means, does that count? Oh, it did count. It gave me the... Wait, did it count? I don't even know. Let's see. Where's this bear at? Can I give it another go? Another college try? There we go. There. I feel like that's fair. I feel like that is fair. Now, we do want the bear pelt. That is pretty important that we get it. We can ditch the wood, I think. We can ditch the wood. Not that important. Get the bear pelt there. And then, is this the relic? Can't carry any more materials. Oh, you love to say it. No, that's the relic. And we can't pick it up either. I'm glad there's more variation and stuff. Like, I thought we'd fight more cave dwellers and stuff like that. I love that we fought a bear. We'll drop the hay, I guess, and then pick this up. Super important. But we do need that. So what else are we going to drop here? Cotton seed's pretty important. You know, it's kind of weird. We're going to be dropping the copper ore. We'll need that. The steel bar, it's very important. And there you have it, the second variant artifact. This game has me hooked. There's a lot of things to like about it. There's a lot of gripes that I have with it. It is a cozy, not so cozy experience because of the combat and because of how hard it can be. It is a cozy-like, Souls-like, I guess you could say. But the RPG elements do have me coming back to this game. And I love that farming is more of a... maybe not even a secondary element of this game, because exploration is a secondary element, fighting is the main element, and farming and that life sim aspect of it is more of a tertiary aspect to this game. And what keeps me motivated is the fact that it does feel like there's a great sense of progression, especially when it comes to these skills here. The game really challenges you to get outside of your comfort zone and explore the darkness that is the outside, the dangers that lurk at every corner. The game encourages you to see more of the world, and in doing so find more resources on your own. And that way I feel like it is kind of like a Souls-like in a strange way. This is the Souls-like of cozy farm sims. The story here is interesting enough to keep you engaged. I will say though, the NPC elements and the, as you've seen already, certain UI elements does have that early access feel. I'm of the opinion that this game is still not as feature rich as it should be or in depth when it comes to building or crafting. But again, I'm still in the early days of it. I'm in what, the 12th of summer, and I'm just really exploring the world. So maybe there is just more of it that I haven't seen in terms of the farming and the homesteading and buying chickens and cows and stuff like that. I imagine it is at the very least the surface level part of the farm sim genre in that regard. At any rate, I want to thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I appreciate you, and I hope to see you in the next episode, whatever the next episode may be. So, until then, I will see you then. Bye for now. Oh, to make steel bar, you need iron bar and charcoal. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. In order to make silver bar, you need silver ore. Got it. Okay, I guess we can upgrade to steel stuff. Oh, this is gonna be awesome. I just love it. I just feel like the crafting and the building system in this game, while not feature rich, I love how simple it is. I don't know, it just gives you that RPG feel.